I haven't always been where I am right now. There used to be a different side of who I am. You know, before I'd found Far More, there was a person before this that wasn't as confident as I am at the moment. There used to be days where I'd be at work, I'd be by myself, just overanalyzing and always questioning my worth and not knowing, like, the reason of why I'm even here. It would always be I would always be thinking like what I should do and like what I haven't done, and I would always just hate myself for the things that I haven't done instead of just sticking to what I do. I always felt like a background character to everybody else's big story. If I'm being honest, it was pretty depressing. I was depressed. Whenever we first started with the video idea, or not the video idea, but when we started with the business idea of just putting something out there online, we were talking about having an online business, me and Ben. And he was going through his Steadylink, and I had goals of having like an athletic clothing brand or a gym that's set up to my own standards. And even thinking about that, I always felt like that would come short, like it wasn't gonna be anything meaningful. Like, I don't even deserve to be here. And then as we were thinking about that, the name Far More finally hit me. Because thinking about the stuff and being so low and not knowing my own worth and not caring about what happened to me, I heard a voice in my head, and still don't know where it came from, but it's good I was coming up with a name. It said, "You're far more than what you're going through." That was literally the most, meaningful thing I needed to hear. It wasn't just something I needed to hear, it was something I needed to start believing. It was something that stuck to me because I never felt like I had that meaning in my heart of my self-worth. And I felt like even I didn't believe in myself, so why would anybody else? So having the name Far More, the great thing about it is that it has such meaning, and knowing how I used to feel, I want to keep everybody else from feeling that way. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they're not worth anything, because I've been there and it's not fun. So it has been an eye-opening experience, just thinking about this and on the way building it up and finally seeing the worth of myself and knowing that I am far more than what I'm going through. Everybody is far more than their worst enemy. They're far more than what they're going through. They're far more than their biggest fear. Those are all things that get in the way of your success, and knowing that you can do it is the first step to doing it. And that's why I'm here, because my reason to be alive, the reason I'm breathing, is because I want people to feel more valuable and to believe in themselves like they never have before. Because that's what brings me meaning, is showing other people that they should too. Hearing the words Far More, they have so much meaning in the sense of having the stresses that I do today, they never went away. Every day I'm still struggling with anxiety, and I'm still struggling with not believing in myself. But, Far More is what's keeping them from bothering me and keeping me from not pursuing my goals. They're stopping them from hurting me. And that's why it has so much meaning, because not only am I gonna, put this meaning to the test by helping as many people as I can, it's helping me. Far More is more than just a lifestyle. It's more than, just a phrase. It's what I am. And it's what everybody else should be too, because y'all are all far more than what you could ever believe you are. And you just have to look at yourself in the mirror and believe in yourself, not for the negative traits that you have, but the positive ones that you brought. Never stop believing in yourself, and always know your self-worth, because you're worth a lot. Far More.